Hi there, all my YouTube viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to Beauty Health, also known as H.E.R. In today's video, I'm going to give you the scoop. All the tea, no shade on your junior year. Junior year 101, how to survive junior year, however you want to put it. I'm basically going to give you the scoop on junior year. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just going to tell you everything that got me through my junior year, how to make your junior year better, what to expect from junior year, things that you should be doing your junior year, that you need to be on it. So yeah, this video is just joining my back to school series of 2018. But before we get into the video, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. My Instagram is simply.foreverasia and my Snapchat is moneybaby_bay. If you like my back to school series, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so you can get more of my back to school videos, and there'll also be a playlist up above. And if you are not subscribed today, please subscribe. SGB SCRIBE. Subscribe, because our family just keeps growing. And if you are subscribed today, don't forget to turn on your post notifications, because I post YouTube videos every Mondays and Thursdays, and I would hate for you guys to miss out. So don't forget to turn on your post notifications. And that's basically everything I have to say, so let's jump right into the video, because it's probably going to be a long one. Okay, so let's get right into it. I have my whole list on my phone, and it's a long list. So the first tip I have is making your schedule. So your 10th grade year, you should be making your junior year schedule. So when you make your junior year schedule, make sure you're making your schedule to fit the classes that you need to take to finish in order to graduate, and the classes that you want to do for your, what you plan to do for in college, if you already know what you want to do in college. So therefore your elective classes should be based on what you want to do for in college. Like for me, I'm at my school, we have the options of a standard diploma and advanced diploma. I'm doing an advanced diploma, but a standard diploma is 22 credits and an advanced diploma is 26 credits. My junior year I had 24 credits, so my senior year I only need to take 2 classes to get to 2 credits. But instead of doing a 3x3 schedule, because we do semesters at my school, so instead of me doing a 3x3 schedule, I did a 4x4 where I have 4 classes each semester, where I'm taking classes that I don't even need to take, but I'm still taking anyway. So what you need to do is make your schedule, and if you are trying to go to college, you need to make sure that you are taking those AP classes, because those AP and honor classes are rated, which makes your GPA higher than taking a regular class. So at my school, our honors class is rated 0.25 or 0.25, I believe, and AP classes are rated 0.5. So my junior year, I set my schedule up and I took my first AP class, and that was AP English 11, which is basically based off of rhetoric, and you learn all that stuff. And I say take your AP exam. I didn't take mine because I thought I was going to fail, and honestly I wish I didn't. I wish I would have taken it, because if you look into the colleges that you want to go to, you could take tests to opt out of like freshman English if you score like a 3 or 4 or 5 on your AP class, and therefore you just save the class. You just save money on a class that you don't need to take, because now that you took a AP class in high school, you're saving money because you don't have to go back and repeat and take that class again. You see what I'm saying? So when you make your schedule, you want to make sure that you're making your schedule to set you up for 12th grade for your senior year. And you want to also make sure that you're setting up your schedule also for college, for what you have interest in, what you want to do for college. So yeah, and that's the first step I say, is making your schedule and really taking the time to make your schedule. Not trying to make your schedule based off of your friends and trying to get classes with your friends. Like your true friends will come along and stick with you and be like, no, don't choose this class because I'm taking it. You need to take a class that's going to benefit you, because your friends is not always going to be there, and your real friends will know, like, hey, like, sis, this ain't cool. And I just realized I only got on one earring. So yeah, that's basically the first one, just making your schedule. Number 2, your SATs and your ACTs. So to get into college, you need to take these tests, which are called SATs and ACTs, which are two separate things. The SATs focus mostly on math, English and composition, writing, writing slash grammar, I believe. But there's 4 sections, so there's 2 math sections. One is math without a calculator and one is math with a calculator. And then if you want, you have the option of taking the SAT with writing, which can help boost your score. So the SAT score ranges, believe, is from 800, or it's like 400 to 1600. The highest you can get on your SAT is a 1600. And then your ACT, which focus on science, English, there's a math section, and then there's grammar as well. And then you can also have the options of taking writing as well, but it's not required. You just need to check your whatever colleges you're looking into and see if they require you to take the writing portion, but those are offered as well. And then with the math, you can use a calculator on the ACT. So the ACT and the SAT are 2 different things. The SAT is more expensive, and most colleges chooses the SAT over the ACT. For the ACT, the highest you can score is a 36, so the score range is different. I do not know the lowest you can score, but I have taken my SATs and my ACTs, and it's a lot of money. So I want you guys to know, like, go to your access counselor. At our school, we have an access counselor, one person who is in charge of all like SATs and ACTs and getting like fee waivers. So at my school, that's what I did. I'm at Avid, so Avid kids, we get free SAT and ACT waivers, but with the SAT you can only get 2 free waivers. So I would definitely, if you don't have an access counselor, definitely go to your guidance counselor, because they can definitely help you out. That's what they're there for. They're there to get you to graduate and to guide you. So go to your guidance counselor and ask them about SAT and ACT waivers. I would definitely do that, because that's what I did. I went to my access counselor and I got my SAT and ACT waivers. I don't believe there's a limit on ACT waivers. I don't know. I have taken my SAT and my ACT 2 times already. So yeah, definitely don't wait to the beginning of your junior years to start taking your SAT and ACT. As soon as you get out of 10th grade, that summer going into your junior year, go ahead and already start taking your SAT and your ACT, because you're definitely not going to get the score and results that you're going to see the first time. Because when I first took my SAT and my ACT, my scores were not good at all, and they're still not where I want my scores to be, especially for the college that I'm trying to get into. So keep taking that, because if you wait to the beginning of your senior year to take it, you basically only going to be able to take your test 2 times, and you're not going to get the scores you want in the first 2 times. But I would definitely say take your SATs and your ACTs your summer going into your junior year. Do not wait to the beginning of the school year. And if you are, start taking them right as soon as school starts. Like, go look up and Google SAT date, how to register for your SAT and how to register for your ACT, like, because you need those to get into college. And just make sure you know exactly which colleges you're looking into, and you know which college you want, because if you do that, then you can be like, alright, I need this score for the SAT and I need this score for the ACT, and take it as many times as you want until you get the score you want, because the colleges always take the highest score. So yeah, basically take your SATs, take your SAT, take your ACT, and ask your guidance counselor for free waivers if you're eligible. And that's basically it. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is time management. Basically, for my junior year, I applied myself for like all of first semester, but after Christmas break, I started to get sloppy with my work, and I definitely didn't put in the grades that I know I could make. So, and I could just be because I was doing H.E.R and I was doing ROTC, so I was just really stretching myself thin. And then I got a job, so I really was stretching myself thin. So when it comes to your junior year, especially if you're a student athlete or you participate in clubs, sports, if you're involved in school, make sure that you're having time management, because time management is very important when it comes to your junior year, because your colleges are really looking at your junior year when it comes to your transcripts, and you guys need to know that. Like, I did not, well, I always knew that, but I didn't take junior year as serious. So when it came to second semester, like, I was struggling. I started taking chemistry, and I had history. I had a lot more core classes second semester than I did first semester. So I really wish that I applied myself more and really gave myself the opportunity to have more time management. So I just really want you guys to prioritize school first and everything else the second. Like, you can get your football games another day, but like, if you have a project that is due on that Monday when you come back, but you decide you want to go to the football game Friday instead of working on your project, and then you wait the night before and you don't put in all your effort, you can't expect to not get that A when you didn't put in all your work. So really just take the time and sit down, even if you have to write down to-do lists every day, or set reminders, or write in an agenda about what assignments that you have to do, and like plan everything out. Have time management and set that time aside to study, because that 10-minute study can make or break from a 99 and 100. Like, it can make that B minus a B plus, that B to an A. You never know. So just really make sure you make the time management to have those times. Okay, I'm back. I ran out of storage on my SD card, but if you know you're gonna be busy after school and stuff, you guys, like, see if you can sit in your teacher classroom like during lunch and get that homework done that you know you're not gonna be able to get done later. Like, if your teacher give you the time to do your homework in class, don't talk to your friends, get your homework done. Like, actually take time, like, where they give you to have free time, and use that time to get work done. That's what I did my junior year. Like, I stopped going to lunch and I stayed in my teacher classroom. Cause I pack a lunch, so I would go in my teacher classroom, I would heat up my food, I would come back and I would work on my homework and get what I needed to get done. If you get to school early enough in the morning, work on some homework. Use that time to study instead of walk around and talk with your friends. Like, use the little bit of time that you say you don't have and make it productive instead of walking around with your friends and gossiping. Use that time to study and be like, you know what, I got a quiz, I got a test today, let me study. Like, get that little cram section in, because it can make or break your grade. So that's basically it. Like, just really have time management and prioritize your junior year, because like, if you don't take your 9th and 10th grade serious, like, it's gonna really show your junior year. And it really showed my junior year. Like, 9th and 10th grade, like, my grades are good, A's and B's, like, no C's or nothing for real. I mean, I got like 1 C and that was it. I didn't really take it serious. I didn't really care that I didn't really that much know about my GPA and stuff. Like, so 10th grade year, I was starting to take it a little bit serious. But when it came to my junior year and I seen like I did not have that GPA I thought I had, like, I was devastated. So I was just trying to catch up my junior year, and it was already kind of a little bit too late, because I'm more behind. Everybody else was already taking school serious. So be prioritized, have time management, and use time where it's not given, and use it to make time. So yeah, let's move on to the fourth one. The fourth one is organization. So I'm an Avid. You guys probably already know that, but an Avid, organization is a big key. So junior year, I advise you to get organized. If you're not already organized, to get organized. If you would like to see a video on how I keep all my school notebooks and everything organized, and how I color code and how I do things, then just let me know down below, and I'll definitely get that video out for you guys. Even though I haven't started school yet, I start school September 4th, and it's only August 26th. I definitely still do that video for you guys, but make sure organization. So if you want, you can do separate binders and separate notebooks, but for Avid, we have one big binder. So what I like to do is I use one big binder, have divider tabs to divide every section, and what I do is I clear out my binder after every semester for the next semester. So I have 4 tabs for the first 4 semesters. Well, it's 5 tabs because I have 5 classes, because my third block alternates on A and B days. So I have 5 5 tabs, and I like to put my stuff in there, and each core subject has its own notebook. And that's what I like to do. If I have paper notes or anything, I like to keep them in clear protectors, so then that way they don't get ruined and they don't get ripped out my notebook. And then I usually just get some cheap clear protectors. I get mine from Dollar General. If you want, you can go splurge. You can get some nice decent ones from like Office Max for like $5-10, but it's really not worth it because those can rip sometimes. So I just get the cheap ones for like 60-89 cents at Dollar General, and I just buy like 120 of them at a time because I actually really like to use them, and I just like the look of them. It makes it more sleek and everything. So just make sure you're organizing things, writing down things in your agenda, like when dates are due, when to study, how long you're going to study, what needs to be read. Just like really keeping track of things and staying organized with your assignments. Like, it's not even staying organized with your work, staying organized with your assignments, because things get really hectic junior year. Like, and I suck at organization, and I got really lazy. So keep things organized, especially when things of due dates and when things need to be turned in, and tests and quizzes is what you really need to stay organized on, so you can never not be prepared, so you can always be prepared. And that's basically all I have to say on organization, because everybody organized different. So if you're going to do notebooks, make sure that that notebook is only being used for that subject. If you're going to do binders, make sure that binder is only being used for that subject. Make sure you're using dividers to divide subjects if you're using one big binder. And yeah, that's basically it for the 4th one. So let's move on to the next one.